Hey guys, what's going on? Thanks so much for tuning in to yet another one of my videos. So today's video is going to be kind of bittersweet because I have gotten to a crossroad in my life where I feel like I'm going to have to make some big girl decisions. Okay. So just to give you a little bit more of a background, I am a licensed cosmetologist for over 15 years. And before the pandemic, I owned a salon for about 10 years. And once the pandemic hit, I decided to take a step back from owning a salon because I hated owning a salon. Well, I don't want to say I hated owning a salon. It was more or less managing stylists and people. It was tough. It was rough. So I wanted to take a break and step back a little bit, and that gave me more than enough time, so much time, to focus on Jaylen, which was my new baby, which was the Bath & Body brand where I make natural soaps and skincare products. But when I closed my salon, I partnered with, well, not necessarily partnered, but I went in as a manager for a local salon barbershop. It was a unisex salon, and I managed his staff for about 3.5 years. During this time, it really put things into perspective for me because it gave me a lot of freedom with still being able to focus on Jaylen, but more importantly, focusing on my family. And I didn't have the pressures of running a business and managing employees. I absolutely loved the experience of managing the salon, portion of the barbershop. But after a while, I started to realize that this has been my love and my passion for a very long time, and this is a part of who I am. Doing hair has always been a passion of mine. I believe I started doing hair when I was 8 years old. And before my mom passed away in '93, she was also enrolled in her cosmetology program at a local beauty school. So it kind of like runs in my veins. So my time being the manager in the salon, and let me say this, I know I said I'd step back from the salon or owning the salon because of managing people, but it's different when you own the salon, okay? It's different when you're the owner as opposed to just acting as a helper. So my time being a manager at the salon, I realized that my clientele kept growing and growing and growing and growing, even in spite of taking a step back. I know that sounds crazy, but soon after being there for a little bit of time, I realized that, you know what, this is really my calling, and I really need to tap into that happy place. And so I knew that happy place wasn't being in the shadows of the barbershop and the salon that I was working in. So I went on a journey as far as finding a space for me to work and do hair again. But I knew that I did not want to own a full-fledged salon. I knew that off the bat. I didn't want to have 10 stylists or employees like I had before. I didn't want a big salon where there was 101 stations. I didn't want a big space where I had $3,000 rent. I didn't want any of that. I wanted a really, really, really small boutique space specifically for me and my assistant. And I knew I didn't want to go into the salon suites that you guys see popping up everywhere. So it took me some time. It took me about a year to find a space, but it is absolutely the most perfect space ever. Like perfect. It's about 400 square feet. It's super small, but it's super quaint. It's enough space for me and my assistant to work and flow seamlessly. And it is so beautiful. Now, here's the hard part. This leaves the question of what happens with Jaylen. So in the time of me falling back in love with doing hair and being a stylist, I realized that although I love Jaylen and making the products, I knew that, I don't know, I just knew that it was something missing. And I think that element that was missing was just me really tapping into my creative space and showing my creativity in terms of hair. And let's rewind a little bit. If you guys have seen or tapped on my YouTube channel, you can see from years ago that all the videos that I used to post of me doing hair. So this channel actually started as a hair channel before it became a bath and body channel, or whatever you want to call it. So I am at the crossroad where I'm trying to decide on what I'm doing in terms of Jaylen, because I can't even lie, sales have significantly dropped. I mean, the economy is in shambles. We're trying to decide what's going to happen moving forward with the presidential elections. There's a lot going on. So, but one thing I do know is that women, especially women of color, they will sacrifice to get their hair done, but they're not going to sacrifice to get an $8 bar. So let's just call a spade a spade. So I don't know, guys. I'm really thinking that I want to tap back into showing more of my hair stuff on this page and kind of putting Jaylen, not necessarily all the way on the back burner, but just stepping back a little bit from Jaylen. But I kind of wanted to give you guys a video so explaining what's happening in my life, so you guys won't come on here and be like, hold on, she got hair videos going on. I just really wanted to kind of keep you guys updated with what's going on with me, and also giving myself a little bit of grace and understanding that life is ever changing and ever evolving, right? If you're not growing and moving forward, you're staying stuck or falling behind. And so whereas I kind of like beat myself up about flip-flopping back and forth, I'm giving myself a little bit of grace and understanding that I am not a one-dimensional person. I love all things hair, skin, and nails, but I just have my strong points, and I have to really nurture and cultivate my true passions, and that's where we are. So, not to completely get rid of Jaylen. Actually, my beauty studio is called the Jaylen Beauty Studio, and it is located in Beverly, New Jersey. We are about maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes outside of the Philadelphia area, and we're about an hour and maybe 10 minutes from New York City. So I am in the South Jersey area, closer to Philly, but not too far from New York. I love this space. On my next video, I'm gonna give you guys a glimpse of what this space looks like. And I hope you guys continue to come with me on the journey of entrepreneurship, business, and all things beauty. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys have any questions, any suggestions, and any kind words, trust me, they will be greatly appreciated. Alrighty, see you guys in the next video. Bye.